Alright. Alright, so what's gonna happen now is we're gonna go live, but we gotta find ourselves. And people are gonna start to jump on the comment section.
Okay, but I don't know how to find that live thing.
Alright, so don't worry. We'll read the comments as they come. And ladies and gentlemen, we are live in our special segment called the Call-In Hour. Call us up. The number is 954-399-1472. We're here to speak about anything you want to speak to. I got Brother Rick in the building tonight. Give a special thumbs up for Brother David Oliva, his ebook review called The E-Myth Revisited, right?
Yes.
Yes. Excellent. All right. We're live. Click there. Boom. Call us in, ladies and gentlemen, 954-399-1472. We just want turn the volume down here. There we go. We are live. So tell me, brother, how you been? How's school?
Doing good, doing
You gotta
good.
talk
School's
loud.
closed.
School's closed.
Yeah, we closed next week because of the virus, and then the week after spring break. So everybody's so nervous about this. All Miami-Dade County and Broward County schools closed for the next 2 weeks. So I get a paid vacation. How about that?
We're seeking endorsement from any hand sanitizer. If they want to be a part of the network, please contact tmm.appliancerepair@gmail.com. So, brother, we got some big things lined up for the community. We're gonna start going virtual. We're gonna start pushing some online stuff. Thank you for all of the stuff you've been putting up. You wanted to tell me something about Kia and the testing.
All right, yeah, I put a video about a week ago about that online testing, and a few of you went. Only one person really took the test. I think other people looked at it and then just left. Give it a try. It doesn't hurt. I post up videos later just describing or explaining the answers to it. Next week, since school's closed, school wants me to do some online training, online learning. I will probably be posting that up on this channel so my students can come in and they'll interact, and I'll have an assignment on Kia almost every night from about 6 to 7 o'clock. And then at 7 o'clock, I'll probably go live and do about an hour and go over those assignments, schematics, troubleshooting, and all that.
You know, I did a poll.
Okay?
And I asked, because we have 4 segments, which, by the way, hit the like, subscribe, and share button. And please call us at 954-399-1472, live call-in hour. We got some comments coming up here. Anyway, hey, fellas, Uppercase G.
What's up? What's up?
Uppercase G came down here, got some TMM academic training, some ride-along training. Shout out to Uppercase G. North Carolina's in the building. Laren Locklear. What's up, brother, man? So listen, we had to, what are we talking about?
The 4 different segments.
Yes. So I did a poll the other day.
Yeah.
And I asked the community, I said, what do you guys want? Because we want to give the community something that they're requesting or they're in
need of.
Yeah. So believe it or not, Tech Talk, which is the segment that you run, was the first in demand.
Wow.
Followed by Business Talk, which shout out to Brother David Oliva if you watching. We love you, brother. Please hit the like, subscribe, and share button. And then followed, I think it was a toss-up between Shop Talk and the Call-In Hour. Hey, guys, what do you want from me? Hey. But anyway.
You started this.
Yeah, well, now you're here to help me take it to the finish line.
Oh, yeah.
But listen, brother. So, we got to start hooking up the YouTube community. Apparently, there's a need of tech training.
Yeah, one of the things I want to do is I'm going to do more training, how to use a meter properly. The next video I got coming up was I actually had a schematic and I put a bunch of different test points on and said dryer does not run or does not start, motor's not working. You have voltage here, voltage there, and it basically is used for troubleshooting. So the idea is you try to figure out what's wrong with the machine by looking at the points on the diagram and the readings that are given. And I've already given that exam to my students, and I've recorded the lecture, and I'm going to be posting that up hopefully this weekend.
Brother, there's a question that came in from Aaron Valencia. Brother Aaron, Love, peace, and harmony. It says, good evening. I've been watching your videos and learning a lot. My question today is, how do you do repairs for warranty companies?
You want to start off with that?
I don't know what he means, because I'm gonna treat a warranty company repair no different than a COD repair or whatever. Is he talking pricing, or is he talking?
I think how you get connected with the factory authorized service or the extended contract companies.
Okay, do you wish to touch on that?
Some companies are hard to get because there's big companies out there that really control a lot of the market, but there's a lot of companies, Choice, Assurion, Assurant, Warrantech, and there's a bunch of those companies. Go out there and look for home warranty companies, and if you go to their websites, there's a lot of places that you got to go, and it'll say become an authorized servicer and fill out those packages. And you know, you got to have the liability insurance, like $1 million worth of liability insurance. It sounds like a lot, but it doesn't cost that much. A lot of people want to see you have a branded vehicle, you wear specific uniforms, you have to have a specific amount of insurance on your vehicle. But you got to search out there, because every company is different. Becoming like Whirlpool factory authorized, Frigidaire, all those companies have websites, and even if you can't find it, look for a customer service number, give them a call and say, hey, I have a company, I want to become factory authorized. Who do I call, or how do I contact them? And a lot of them will give you information on where do you go to get that kind of information as far as application and everything.
Shout out to brother Mike Reed. Choice is no good. Never has been.
Yeah.
I hear mixed reviews about those guys.
There's some good and bad companies, and it depends on who you are. I have a service company that's got quite a few trucks, and
22. You don't have to be modest. 22.
Okay. But you know, the thing is that some companies, they don't pay. Some companies, you know, it takes too long to pay. Some companies reject. A lot of them, though, the good thing is they have at least a deductible the customer has to pay when you come out there.
Yeah.
So at least you get some money when you walk in that door. If you're light on work, I understand Choice may not be one of the best ones. I'm not going to talk bad about them because I do work for them myself.
Do they pay you?
Well, they pay. I mean, sometimes you have to work a lot harder. I mean, we got warranty companies that, you know, I have to worry about. Like one company was supposed to pay me every Thursday, and the check didn't come in, and it wasn't that company, you know. So everybody's got their issues, and sometimes the service rep is not the best person in the world, but you're going to have to go out there and just try what company works best for you, because certain areas it's better than others depending on the people that are working there.
I had a guest. His name was Mike Check, and brother Mike Check, if you're watching this, what's good, my bro? He says that Choice pays him, but then I hear other guys that say Choice they're in the whole thousands of dollars.
I've never seen that.
I know guys. Brother Q from Empire. If you're watching this, what up, brother? That guy's in the whole. Can I put your business? Yeah, all right. He says it's cool. $3,000.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know if I'd get that deep in debt with them, but if you did, you know, you just got to turn around and just say, "Oh, I'm sorry, I can't do work for you no more." And you got a bunch of open tickets with parts. Walk away when you can. It varies, you know. I can't talk good or bad about any specific company. It's just not a good thing.
We got our first call. Oh, nope, never mind. That's Brother Rick. Shout out to Brother Rick's phone. Please hit the like button for Brother Rick's phone. All right, we got some questions here. Okay, shout out to Brother Kelvin Roberts. What's up, guys? Uppercase 20, uppercase G. Mike Reed, no deductible when a previous company has taken it. I wouldn't even go on that call. I wouldn't entertain that.
That's not always true. You have to contact those companies. I've had companies where my tech has gone out there and the customer refused to pay the deductible because some other company is out there and you're over there trying to fix something that they didn't. You know, you have to call those companies and you have to do it, because a lot of times those companies will pay you the deductible if the customer does not pay. If not, you go there, at least look at it so you know what it needs. Contact that warranty company. If you're not going to get the deductible, don't do it.
Talk about it. Talk about it. Call us in, ladies and gentlemen. The number tonight is 954-399-1472. We are live. Please give us a call. Okay, what we got here? Mike Reed again. Mike Reed doesn't like choice. That's safe to say. Shout out to brother Mike Reed. He's been following me for a long time. Love you, my guy. It says here, choice will hold your money for a year if you stop running calls. Dang.
Well,
They held 1,000 of my money too. I don't know about that choice. That don't seem like good business practice.
Well, I'm not going to talk negative about any company. I do want to say that, you know, I understand you're having your issues, but
Talk about it.
one, I personally won't talk about bad about any company, because some company that is doing me good hears me talking bad about another company. And, you know, like I said, you go in a customer's house and a technician for you from some other company is robbing the customer and everything. It doesn't do anything for you when you go in the customer's house and you talk bad about that previous company. Take their mind off that problem and go in there and fix this problem. If choice is not good for you, then you know what? Just drop it and move on. It doesn't do no good to argue about it. I understand you're not happy with it. It's not something that we could actually fix or do anything to benefit you. But better thing to do is just turn a better cheek and walk on and move on to something that's going to be more profitable. You know, there are a lot of companies out there, Warrantech, Assurion, Assurant, Cinch now. I'm trying to think, AIG. There's so many companies that we do work for. Lowe's is a very big, we just started doing Lowe's, and I tell you what, I got so many calls, man, I need technicians.
Talk about it. Shop talk.
Anybody in Orlando and Tampa
Anybody in Orlando
that knows how to fix appliances,
please contact 954-399-1472. Call us in live. Brother, let me ask you something. Has the coronavirus slowed up your company?
No, I got so much more work now that I don't even know if I got enough texts. I'm sending a guy next week from down here in Miami to Orlando because I'm overbooked.
They're gonna close the schools now.
Yep.
So let's talk about it. The kids are gonna be home and the parents are gonna be home.
That's gonna be a nightmare.
Do you think that we're gonna get the volume will go up or down?
The volume could go up if a customer's home. They don't have to worry about scheduling an appointment or whatever.
Or
and they don't want to go to a store looking for a new machine.
Or missing work.
But I had one tech tell me, he said, go to customer's houses, don't shake my hand.
Talk about it. Reckless.
I've had some techs say, go in the house, the customer was sick, it just had the regular flu, and they're like, no, reschedule, come back, I'm sick.
No.
And so we don't want to put anybody in jeopardy. The coronavirus is just too much.
We're looking for sponsorship. Please contact us. Any, hand sanitizer. What we got? Read it out. What we got?
I can't read
Okay, it says here, Kelvin Roberts. A lot of people are saying the same thing about choice, but there are some saying that it pays. It goes back to this, guys. I'm not going to talk about choice no more. It works for some and it don't work for none.
See, American Home Shield's a good one.
American Home Shield, Mike Reed. Okay, Carlos Torres. I know that guy, believe it or not.
Yeah.
I've been a technician for 10 years. I charge people accordingly by with their house is worth. Mr. J, there like to be fair with people. I say squeeze them. So there's this guy out there that apparently
Well,
he charges according to the value of the home. Do you care to add on that?
I mean, if you're going to service a Whirlpool washing machine, you probably have your basic service call rate and labor rate. But if you're going to go service a Viking, LeBaire, or Dayco or some, $4,000, $15,000 product, there's nothing wrong with charging a little bit extra, because that customer is going to be twice as picky when you service it. The auto mechanics the same way. If you're going to do a Volkswagen versus a Lamborghini, the labor rate's going to be different. Just got to be fair with what you charge.
Call us in, ladies and gentlemen. Come on, this is the call-in hour. This is the time. Don't email me. Don't call my personal phone. None of that. Now is the time. Call us in. The number is 954-399-1472. With that said, you're hiring.
I'm looking for people up north.
Up north, what we got?
Bradenton, Sarasota area.
Tampa, hiring. Tampa, hiring.
Orlando,
hiring.
I need techs. I can probably find somebody in West Palm Beach maybe too.
West Palm Beach. hiring, talk about it. Brother, I'm the opposite though. I feel like it's slowed up, but I'm not doing no warranty.
But you do a lot of COD business.
Strictly at this point.
And I tell you I wish I had more COD.
May I say one thing? A lot of these guys on here, I want them to know one thing. Don't ever live and die by one source of
income.
Because I'm going to tell you a story. I was with one company, and boy, they were sending me so much work. I was disgusted by it. I'd open up the app, and it was like 72 jobs. I had work for days.
Yeah.
But then they slowed up.
Yeah.
And you know what happened? So you know what? I learned from that. And from now on, I said, I'll never be in this predicament. So what I do is like a pie chart, a plethora of various things going on. And, you know, I don't allow one thing to interrupt my program. What we got?
Magic 78, what's up, guys?
This is Johnny from Oakland.
For me.
Oakland, what's good, Oakland? What's the vibes? But yeah, brother, I don't know more. Call us in 954-399-1472. I don't know. Is our phone even working? I wonder if dudes has been trying to call us in.
Well,
or
sure,
maybe,
if they were trying, they'd say, hey, I tried to call you,
they inform us, correct? Right,
I hope so.
We got informed viewers, man.
Yeah.
Hey, we almost at
you guys got a technical problem you might need some explanation on, you know, give us a call and say, hey, I got this machine. I don't know if we can help you, but we could try.
What do we got coming up, and what do you see the future of Tech Talk evolving? I know you and I are in the preliminary stages of that, because where we gonna take it, it ain't been taken before. But let's give the community
well, you know, we got to get with David and do some more business stuff. You know, I've had a business for over 10 years, but I started fixing appliances in 1983. So I have quite a few years servicing as well as an owner. And I've also been teaching for 32 plus years at a vocational school how to fix appliances. And I still don't know everything. But, you know, we try to share what we can with everybody.
Amen.
We try to, you know, well-informed technician's the one that's going to make money. I try to tell my students, you know, the more you know, the easier life's going to be out there in someone's home. So we're going to try to build on that, and also the business end of it. You know, I give a class to my students how to create a corporation, how to start a business, you know.
The 30 questions for each technician.
Yeah, and you know, a lot of people say, oh, you got a big company, you got 22 trucks, whatever.
Talk about it. Hit the like, subscribe, and share button.
Big companies don't always make you the most money, because I talked to two different business owners years ago before I ever even started a business, and I said, you know, really, how big is a good number of students? You know, I mean, or students, techs. You know, I mean, what's the ideal number? And they said the ideal number is about 4 or 5 techs.
Really?
Yeah, because
what's the logic to that?
The logic is every time you get bigger than that, you got to hire another office person that's going to handle the phone calls. You got to have someone that handles the parts. You know, then as you get bigger, I got 5 people answer the phones. I got a dedicated part person, and I got an office manager. So that's 7 office people I got to pay salaries for. I offer benefits.
Rain, sleet, hail or snow, coronavirus, slow week, up week. That money better be there.
Yeah, and so I got to pay salary for 7 people to support my 22. Now, if you balance that out, 22 trucks and 7 people, so that's really like 1.5 person. I'm paying 1.5 salaries or whatever, you know, for people. So the more people you put on the road as techs, you would think, well, I'm making more money, but then you got to pay more people to support those techs. And you know, that's not cost productive. So you have to be efficient. As you get bigger, efficiency is the important key. Proper software, management.
Processes.
You have to have procedures. You know, and when we first started off, we didn't even have like an employee handbook, and people are coming in and people are doing stuff, and you're thinking like, man, that guy's doing that. He's like, you really, like, where's your head at when you think about something like that, you know? And then so, you know, you start thinking about those things. Even payroll. When we first started paying guys, we were writing them checks and we were putting them on 1099s. Then we started giving them regular paychecks. So we had to hire a company called Paychecks that figures out our payroll and takes out the federal taxes and the Social Security. And all those are expenses, and the bigger you get, the more expenses. You want technicians, they want benefits. They want a good salary, but they also want some benefits. You can give a guy $20 an hour, but if you don't have medical or you don't have vacation or don't have this and that, he's going to go someplace else that's going to give it to him.
Let me ask you a question. Do you think it's a blueprint that somebody could follow to get to 22 techs, or you think it's just luck, your situation?
Well, I got lucky in the start, and a lot of people don't have the opportunity I got. That one, I have a partner. So
shout him out.
Robert Fernandez, what's up?
Brother Rob from ASTI.
I have a partner, and when I'm not in the office, at least he can be, and vice versa. But both of us started with full-time jobs. We both had another job. I've been teaching. I'm still teaching at night, and he has another job. Luckily his job is a fireman, and so he's at the fire station today. He didn't go in the office. I was in the office today. So he's off for 2 days. He can manage the business. So I don't know if I could get to where I was if I was doing like you're doing, where that you got to pay all your bills with what you make. And if you can't pay your bills, you can't do that job. You have to go find another job.
Talk about it.
So partnership is not always that easy. Sometimes it works, sometimes it don't. It's like a girlfriend, I don't want to get into that one.
No. Shout out to all the girlfriends out there. Please hit the like, subscribe, and share button, and call us at 954-399-1472. This is the call-in hour.
We can talk a little more on the classes availability, dates, term of the course. Well, TNM, we were going to have a course, but we have to have a specific amount of enrollment to even do this, because Brandon, when he's helping teaching, he's not out there running service calls. We're not trying to get rich off of these classes. And I have my business during the day, but I take those days off and I come in and I teach in the morning. He usually takes the afternoon, and we tag team and we work together and make sure that we teach you the content you need. So a lot of people want refrigeration, some people want laundry and everything else, and we're going to work on those classes. As soon as we have the next one set up, we will definitely post those live.
What another thing too is we're going to give y'all a sneak peek. What we're going to create here is we working in the very near immediate future a Patreon system where we're going to have like exclusive content in regards to like specific skill set training, i.e. schematic reading. And guys, you've seen our work out there. Please go back through any tech talk, see how Brother Rick dissects stuff. We're gonna do specific training, but at a rudimentary level and at an advanced level and at an intermediate. But we're gonna definitely create specific content at a small fractional price, something that like you would pay for Netflix, because we understand the market and a lot of our viewers can't afford that kind of stuff. But at the same time, what it allows us is we don't have to rent big overhead, and we don't have to invest in appliances and paying a venue. So it allows us to do it at a more convenient pace for the viewers and at a lower cost for them. So I think both parties are gonna win. So we do got like very exclusive content coming in the near future, from business talk, commercial repairs, tear down, schematic training, and everything.
All right, so real quick, I'll get to you in a second, Carlos, but what are some of the plans for TMM?
Talk about it.
I put a link on one of the videos to a website that I'm building. Right now it's just safety and some of the basic electricity and meter usage chapters, but I think that we want to do some more web-based training. Like, instead of us just sitting here talking, actually have a product and do live streaming training. And so We'll have certain types of webinars where people can call in and we can go over product and show how to test, how to troubleshoot, how to go into diagnostics in some of these products, and so forth. So some of the future is we're going to build a whole training section, but we don't want to copy other companies out there. There's plenty of people out there already doing it.
Love, peace, and harmony. But we bringing a whole nother thing to the market.
We want to do it that's tailored to the individual that needs this training. Some people don't know anything about appliances, so we'll have a basic, just basic. What is electricity? What is volts? What is ohms? You know, what are the symbols on a schematic? How does the schematic work?
I got one even better than that.
Yeah.
Uppercase G. I had to personally take her to Home Depot because she didn't know what tools she needed and she didn't have experience even handling the tools. Yeah. So there's levels from like the advanced all the way to the
well, you know, we're doing a lot of talks, me and Brother B and David too, the three of us, and we want to figure out a way to make it.
We got our first call, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the call-in hour. Talk about it.
Hello?
Talk about it. Call him. You're live. Oh, you're going to get that. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, what is it saying?
Listen, Carlos said...
Wait. Can you talk?
I did that one.
Okay.
It said insurance, yeah. Insurance for the company, insurance for the truck, gas for the truck, maintenance, oil changes. I have GPS on my truck, so I'm paying that company to track my trucks. It's not so much that I don't trust my technicians, but a customer says I've never been to their house. I can look at GPS and say he was at your house for 15 minutes. It tells me when my trucks need oil changes.
Talk about it. Call in hour. If that number call one more time, I ain't even gonna pay it mine.
So there is expenses. Like I said, the bigger you get, the more money you pay out. I think payroll salaries are somewhere about $30,000 to $40,000 every 2 weeks.
How much?
30 people.
Yeah.
Every 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Some of my techs can make $2,000 or $3,000, maybe $4,000 in a 2 week period. So you multiply 30 people by about $2,000 a piece.
Oh, please hit the like, subscribe. Oh, you didn't answer my question though.
Which one?
Can we draft up a syllabus or a curriculum where people that say like, you know, I want to do appliance repair, but I don't want to do like the work. I would rather run the company. Is there like a blueprint you could draft up on how to show somebody how to grow a company rather than just being like a badass tech?
Yeah, that we could do something like that. Let's get with David and
for sure.
We'll put
Shout out
together.
to brother David. If you're watching, then please hit the like, subscribe, and share button.
Okay, so
uppercase G. That was her calling. Call back, uppercase G, but we can't hear you.
You got my number, uppercase G. You can call
Magic 7800. Where the bears at? Brother, believe me, we not in my studio, because if we were, shout out to Magic 7800. Carlos Torres, Mike Reed. I don't mind helping people. I just don't like to get screwed over. Brother Carlos Torres, please hit the like, subscribe, and share button. All right, we got another one that's gonna pop up here. Ha ha ha. So, brother, let me ask you another question. As far as commercial, I know that your personal school got something going on in the future.
Oh, well, we're working on commercial product, is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
We're working on a curriculum to teach not only just residential appliances, but commercial appliances. So that's in the work. I worked for a few years doing commercial appliances as well as residential, so.
I think that the YouTube community probably would benefit from some of that too. It would add diversity to their repertoire. All right, what we got going on?
Hold on, that's hello.
Hey.
Hey, sorry, that other phone he got don't work, so.
Oh man, that's a Metro piece of shit. Pardon my language. Shit, we got uppercase G in the building. Uppercase G, you are live. Talk about it.
Y'all know y'all got me ducking off that work, right?
What are you still? Well, uppercase G, it won't be long before you able to walk out of that piece of you know what that you work
Right.
at.
Right.
Shout out to uppercase G all the way from Kentucky, Florence. How's training been? You ran your first service call the other day. How was it?
I did. Better than, more simpler than I thought. Being able to do the ride along with you, got out most of the nerves that I would probably have normally had by myself. Still definitely nervous, but just seeing how the inner workings of how you handle the customer, the processing going into it, just on the business side, it's more than just fixing the appliance. So that really helped, and I got in, diagnosed it, and I go back tomorrow to do the repair.
Awesome.
There was a time when uppercase G, she was floored by the soft skill and the nuances of technician and customer relation,
Oh my goodness.
which is pricing and disputing pricing. Can you do any better?
You have to sell the job.
So there was a customer, I was checking the dishwasher circulation pump. So I took his cups. I said, hey, can I grab this cup? And I didn't even put it in yet. And dude, and I remained cool. Uppercase G saw all the small nuances of soft skill, technician, customer interaction. And they don't teach that in school.
No, well, we teach it here.
Talk about it.
When my students compete competition, part of the contest, every station is customer relations. You judged it, and we got some photos and stuff that, Brandon and I will post up. But I do want to say one thing. We hired a lot of technicians and have a lot come through the company. I'd rather have a technician that has great customer skills and is just an average appliance technician, because I can train them and teach them how to fix appliances, but I cannot train and teach someone how to talk to a customer and how to treat a customer, and that's, you got a guy that's going to piss off a customer, but he's the best tech in the world. He's no good to you because the customer's never going to call you back.
I see. So I got a question for both of you guys, and maybe some guys can jump on and put that on the survey. If y'all be offering like a premier package to offer ride-alongs for an inside look business-wise for other people. I think that's definitely something, like you said, my hang-up was as simple as tools. And I think everybody has their own hang-ups and different learning styles. And I think that ride-along one-on-one and business sit-down one-on-one would be very critical in this market, because like you said, you don't see those things in the classroom.
No,
Rich, I know you said you teach it, but we're not getting it out here.
Yeah, and I'm 100% with you. I can't say 100% that I can do that right now, because I do have a partner, and I have to definitely make sure that he's okay with it too, because we're equal partners. But it is iffy for us too. Like I said, you can't fix an attitude, and you go ahead and create that for a premier person. They come down there and they go into a customer's house with you. You got to be careful what they say and do while they're in the house too. I know Brother B and I would love to help people out, and we'll almost never say no.
It's tough.
But it is hard to.
You don't know what you're getting.
Until you know that person. You just talk to that person for a minute on the phone. They say, "Yeah, I'm coming down." They come down, and you see that person, and first of all, appearance. The attitude. The person is smoking a cigarette as they're walking in the door of the customer's house. You never know what you're gonna get. I've had some strange things happen with some employees that I can't believe who they are, what they are, man.
Talk about it. Uppercase G, let me ask you a question. What was the biggest thing you took from this?
The technician is way more than just.
Talk loud, Uppercase G.
My apologies. I told you got me ducked off in the corner.
Oh, you at work. Get back to work, girl. Call us later. Love, peace, and harmony. Get back to work. Shout out to Uppercase G.
All right, y'all have a good one.
All right, you take care. See if you can read some of these comments.
All right, let's read some of these. All right. Talk about it. Okay. Mike Reed, commercial is the way. There's a demand for commercial.
Oh yeah, I've done commercial, residential, and I was just I was on the computer today and I saw some pictures of my boy here at TMM, and here he is working on commercial refrigerator. He's in front of another commercial product. I didn't even know he did commercial product.
Only
too.
refrigeration.
Yeah, but you know,
Because if you know
there.
residential refrigeration and you know sealed system and you know just basic schematic reading, which is why they need to enroll into TMM Academics Refrigerator Repair 101. Okay. I just shout out to Taylor Cousins. Brother, I haven't been ignoring you. I'm so sorry. I've been busy with work, but you're definitely gonna come on the show. I promise you. And for those who don't know, please go to Taylor Cousins YouTube. He gives great content. Please subscribe to him. Magic 7800. Let's hit the garage for the after party. I got a 12-pack of Modelos. Please hit the like, subscribe, and share button. Shout out to Brother Magic. All right. DC Appliance Repair. What's good, my brother? Thank you for riding along. Please go to DC Appliance Repair. Everybody hit the like, subscribe, and share button and check out his work. Aaron Valencia. He means there's more money in commercial.
Oh yeah, there's a lot more money. You can make almost 3 times the amount of labor, but there are negatives to commercial too.
Talk about it.
I've worked a couple of years.
The negatives of commercial.
And I ain't saying it all. It's all negative, but I've worked in like commercial restaurant chains versus small little mom and pop places, and some of them chains, man, you know, they're very demanding. You know, you work a lot of hours, weekends, nights. You know, restaurants don't close at 5, 6 o'clock in the afternoon. The other thing is when their main cooking product goes down or refrigeration product goes down, they want you there now, and they want it fixed today.
Because they get fined, right?
Yeah.
So they got to get it fixed.
If their food doesn't stay a certain temperature and an inspector comes in, they're in big trouble. But the problem is their main cooking product comes down, so you go out there and you're there at 5:30 in the afternoon, 6 o'clock in the afternoon. Well, that's dinner rush. Now you're in the aisle that they're running up and down and cooking. You're trying to fix it. And you know how it is to have like a customer sitting over top of you while you're working on something. Well, imagine 4 or 5 people running over top of you back and forth because you in the aisle trying to fix this for them. They're upset because it's down. The good thing about commercial is a lot of times they're not on top of you as much as a residential customer.
That's true. And you could beat up the
Just
units.
fix it.
You could beat them up. You could
Look,
scratch
how much
them
is it?
up.
I'll pay it. Let's get it fixed. That's a good thing.
They always oily.
Greasy, yeah. Oh, you're going to get dirty.
We got a first call. Talk about it. Reed Appliance. Mike Reed.
What's up?
Talk about it, Mike Reed. You are live. Calling hour.
Hello, Mike.
I think we having troubles with this piece of ass phone, man. This be the
Well,
last
we're
time.
sorry, Mike, that his phone there ain't working and I don't have that number set up on my phone.
Mike, can you hear me? That piece of shit ass. It's the internet though, man.
Yeah.
It's
I
hard.
don't know, my phone worked fine when G called.
Apologies, Mike, man. Yo, next week we'll have better internet. We'll switch it up. Apologies, brother, but thanks for calling in. All right, we got 15 minutes before we wrap it up. So if anything, we can't. I know, brother Mike Reed, the telephone's messed up, man. We're gonna come back next week. It'll be handled. A lot of this stuff, you know, we're experimenting for the first time, so we're gonna have our hiccups, but we're gonna get it down packed. But thanks for checking in, Mike Reed. We love you, bro. Okay. Direct Solutions, Inc. Appliance repair in the house.
What's up? What's up? Direct Solution, what's up?
Direct Solution, what's good, brother? Thank you for being there with us. The call's not going through. Apologies, man. We having problems. The calling hour is down. As far as let's get back to the commercial. You got a syllabus that you're doing for your school.
We're working on a curriculum for the commercial. I have some commercial convection ovens here and some steamers that you probably can't see. I'll just take the camera and just pan over real quick.
Talk about it.
If you look over here, I have some steamers over there, 2 steamers.
Talk about it.
And if you look over here, I have some commercial convection ovens over there that we're going to add into the program.
Oh, he got through. We got our first caller. Come on, brother.
No,
Take this
second
call.
caller.
Oh, we got our second caller. Hold on. Hold on, brother Mike Reed. Mike Reed, talk about it.
No, I just wanted to jump in on the call when you talk about the commercials. I think a lot of guys have a misunderstanding about how the business works, how it is, you know?
Okay, talk about it.
All right, so everything the brother on your right said is true, you know? Hey, when you have that large chain and something goes down, they want it down, they want it back up right away.
Talk about it.
And you know, when you have your large chain, you only got two windows to get in there. You got to get in there from like 7 a.m. to like 10 a.m. and they don't want you anywhere near their location until, you know, 10 o'clock
lunch.
at night until midnight or 1 o'clock. That's all the time you got to work.
Can you guys hear the conversation? Hold on, brother Mike. Apologies. Can the YouTube community hear what he's saying?
Anybody respond?
Somebody type in if y'all can hear what he's saying, because what he's saying is good stuff.
I can move the camera closer.
It's faint. All right, brother Mike Reed, we apologize, but we're gonna have you ask that one more time, man. Do you mind? It's just for that the community can hear what you gotta say, man.
All right. No, I was saying that everything that the brother on your right was saying was true. You know, when you're working with a large chain, number one, yes, they pay, but number two, they are demanding, and you might have you know, just a couple of windows to get in there and get that item fixed. With your large chains, you might only have from 7 a.m. to 10 a.m. to get in there and get working. After 10 a.m., they don't want you in the restaurant. Then you would only have a second window, and that's when the restaurant's shutting down. So you have anywhere from 10 p.m. to 1 a.m. to get in there and do what needs to be done. So you know, it's a high demand job, but the money is good and it's really reliable. I know Carlos was saying, you know, sometimes he'll go and work on jobs and have restaurant owners that might not pay or might not pay what you want, and that's true too, because you have a little small mom and pop and that restaurant owners that'll try to burn you, but that's not the norm.
Brother Mike Reed, what are you? Brother,
Parts are expensive too, but go ahead.
Brother Mike Reed, what do you work on?
Well, if you're talking about rationale and stuff like that, but you know, like if you're working on Continental or True or any of that, I mean, a lot of the parts are pretty universal and cheap.
Yeah. Well, I like the other day, my company, we went out on a True reach-in refrigerator. Just a basic glass door, Coca-Cola labeling on the outside, and had a bad compressor. I looked up the compressor by the model. They wanted $678 for that compressor. I looked up the specs on that compressor and found a compressor equal horsepower, same voltage and everything, and I was able to sell the job. I told the customer this is retail on it, showed them what retail was, and I was able still to make like a $200 or $300 markup on the labor. You know,
in addition,
on top of the $200 or $300 markup on the part, I mean, plus the labor.
Talk about it.
So I would still make good money, and like you said, universal parts. There's a lot of universal stuff out there, but certain ones are proprietary. I have a ice machine. I don't know if you saw it. That the gearbox stripped out a bearing, and the manufacturer wants to sell the whole gearbox, which costs just as much as the ice machine. They don't want to sell the bearing.
Well, you're talking about a Manitowoc right there.
Yeah.
You're talking about a nugget machine. You got to let them know that that's a little bit different than a cube unit. You know?
Oh yeah.
A cube unit, you're not going to be talking about as pricey an item.
Hold on
as
one second.
With a nugget.
Let me ask him a question.
Yeah, that's a flaker.
Nugget is always going to be so much more expensive. Nugget, you're really going to fix anything like that because by the time you're done with the auger and the drive shaft and everything like that, you're talking about the cost of the unit.
Yeah.
So those, and that's usually the customer's fault due to lack of cleaning because nobody's talking about all the money you get to make from the maintenance, from just regular going in there and descaling these units every quarter.
Brother Mike,
Yes.
this is Brother B. What's good? Hey, let me ask you a question. What do you work on?
The easiest thing would be, what don't I work on?
Talk about it. Talk about it.
If it makes money, you do it, right?
All right. I like to tell people that I start from the back of the restaurant and work my way front. So when you go to the back of the restaurant, you usually have the warewash station. So you'll have the dishwasher.
Yep.
And so I work on like 6 different brands of commercial dishwashers. You know, like I do CMA, American Dish Service. You know, I do Hobart, but Hobart is hard to deal with because Hobart has 1,500 of their own technicians.
True. One of my
Right,
students
so-
is a tech.
So Hobart doesn't like give you tech support or anything like that, not unless you used to work for like a university or something like that. You might have like a few of them. But I work on a lot of other different brands of dishwashers, Myco and
Where are you from?
And, what's that?
Where are you from?
I'm actually from Chicago.
Chicago's in the building.
business-
Shout out to
the
Chicago.
business, I'm running my company in Houston.
Houston.
All right. I have a student's got a company down there.
In Houston, everything is new. It's like Florida. I used to live in West Palm Beach. It's just like that.
All right.
All right, brother. Hey, maybe we can get you on one day. Send
Do a tech.
yeah, we'll do a shop talk and we can get more into your expertise, man. I'm sure you got good stories to tell.
Yeah, that'll work. That'll work.
Hey, well, thanks for watching, man. Thanks for being part of the network. We appreciate it.
Oh, sure, man. No problem. Thanks for having me on.
Call in again. Thank you, brother.
All right, now.
All right. Give us a call, ladies and gentlemen. 954-399-1472. We got about 8 minutes before we're out of here. Talk about it. All right, so apparently this commercial thing is on to something.
Yeah, commercial. We can definitely teach commercial, but you know, I tell my students I teach residential appliance repair
I'm a residential though.
as the main thing, but a convection oven.
I
you
feel
know,
the refrigerator
but
commercial's the same too.
In the commercial though, like Mike said, you got toasters, slicers, mixers, blenders. You got, you know, your conveyor feed toasters. You know, like the Burger King's got conveyor feed, you know, ovens. I worked on Uno's Pizzeria, and they have a conveyor oven for their pizzas now, you know, and they have a bunch of elements. They have a bunch of boards and a bunch of sensors all the way across. So it's like multiple circuits all one by one. Yeah, so commercial is, I've worked on a lot of different product and a lot of different things over the years. So commercial's good. We can't really talk too much about it except for what I got here on hand, but we can definitely go into some commercial talking if you want. And to one shout out, yes, that was a plane. I'm sorry, we're happen to be close to an airplane.
My bad, Taylor Cousins. That was an airplane. Listen, talk about the money. Residential versus is commercial.
Well, residential is $150 to $250 labor on an average machine, not the high-end machines, okay? On commercial, it's $350 to $500 a job. But time, like we said, with all that grease, you can't get the screws out, you're gonna have to drill them out.
Yeah.
Sometimes repairing a product is rebuilding the product. So, you know, there's more time in it. So you say, oh, I can charge more money for specific jobs, but not all jobs in commercial are walk in, change a burner, and walk out the door with money in your pocket. You know, a lot of residential stuff, you go in there in 15, 20 minutes, the job's complete, and you got $150 in your pocket. So you could do more of them in a day. You can only run 4 or 5 commercial calls a day because they're not all going to be right next to each other. So you got drive time, you got time to get in there. When you walk into a restaurant, half the times the manager says,
We got a caller. We got a caller. Apologies. Call it. Caller, you're live. Talk about it.
I am in the San Francisco Bay Area. I left a comment yesterday, I believe it was, regarding coronavirus.
Talk about it.
Appliance industry. I use the appliance industry. There's a outfit in the Bay Area that will offer no hourly, yet they have 50% on a labor fee that you can keep yourself. pay your gas yourself, you bring your tools, and sounds like a pretty good deal to me. But I'm new to the industry, and I wonder if you heard of anyone that would even provide training. The training is a number of weeks before you come up to speed with their quality standards, and it's on you. It's not paid training, but does that still sound like a pretty good deal?
Now wait a minute. You have to pay 50% of the labor to whoever is like get you the call. Is that what you're saying?
I get to keep 50% of the labor charge as my.
That's almost like companies that provide you lead service as well. That could be okay, but I mean, unless you charge $250, $300, you know, and you're only charging $100 for a specific job, you're only making $50, and the time you go out to someone's house, unless you have that part the first time and you have to order part and make sure you don't misdiagnose it, you go out to a house 2 or 3 times, you're not making money.
Talk about it.
You have to try to get first time completes. So it's difficult trying to do that.
Brother, let me re-ask you some questions. Number one, you say you're new to this?
Yeah, I'm new.
Okay.
I have an electrician's training degree, 3 years of community college, and have my own HVAC tools, like 2, 3, 4 grand worth of HVAC tools, pumps and all stuff.
Brother, so it sounds to me, sorry to cut you off, but it sounds to me, brother, that you don't need, well, you may need slight appliance repair training, but it sounds to me like you need appliance repair marketing or appliance repair business information, because with your skill set, I don't see you having a problem acquiring work. I just think your problem is you don't know how or where to look to acquire work. But there's a lot of places out there that'll give you a better deal than that, 50-50. You're paying your gas, you're paying your expertise, your face on the line, and this people are getting 50%. Personally, I don't know how you feel, but I wouldn't sign up to that. There's better routes, man.
And there are companies out there that I'm sorry to cut you off, but there's companies out there that provide leads.
I'd like to be down there in Florida and take a class with Rick, or be in your atmosphere, Brother B. But I'm out here and I'm kind of on my own getting started, and I need to learn. I'm in a community college day and night, for 4 days a week currently. Just Whirlpool, dishwashers, washer and dryers, all new to me.
What's
all the parts, all the bimetal, the solenoids and relays? I know that stuff. I know how to meter on it. I know about the mechanics and theory of how it works. But I've been in school for like 4 years getting ready for this, and I'm really jumping out of my skin to see the TMM network and the kind of resources and weekly updates that you have going on. It's really exciting for me, but I'm so novice.
Yeah, brother, listen, don't worry, man. As far as that, you're in Chicago and all that, we're gonna
East California,
California, Bay Area. We're gonna, again, we're in the immediate, very near future talks, Brother David, Brother Rick, and I, for the Patreon thing that we got, where it's gonna be very low cost, and we're gonna host weekly live personal catered training segments from the starter to the advanced. So don't worry, we got something coming. We just didn't package it yet. But
we're still building up this channel and building up this program, and we get together and we're trying to look for the best thing that's going to meet your guys' needs out there.
All right, but brother, listen, at all costs, please be
Logical guy.
at all costs, listen, please call us back next week, man. We want to keep track of you, and we want to, mentor you through this whole journey of yours. So consider us family. But it's coming up on that time now, and we got to let the YouTube community go.
Thanks for being on. I appreciate it.
We appreciate you, man. Please call us back.
Take care.
Okay, you want to just read the comments real quick?
We're going to read the following comments. Okay. So, Lieutenant Lawson, laundromat, washers and dryers too. Is that something we can facilitate?
Yeah,
I know washers
we
and
can
dryers.
work on
Yeah.
that.
I know a commercial. Okay. Also, DC Appliance commercial will be okay. Mike Reed, XLT is the oven and the dominoes.
Commercial appliances.
Duke, I'm interested in learn. Jay Young, brother Jay Young, thank you for being part of the network. I'm interested in learning in commercial. Where do I sign up? Not yet. We coming, and when we come, we're not just gonna give you anything and just throw it out there. We're gonna give you the best of the best. Okay, brother Lieutenant Lawson. Yeah, Brandon, get old Mike on Shop Talk. He got all that knowledge on commercial, just like the teacher did. We need commercial guys always. Guys, we got it all here. TMM Appliance Network. Brother Rick, Brother David, and I. We're going to bring y'all the best of the best. Forget about it. Okay, Lieutenant Lawson. They got some politicking going on. Matthew James. DC is a whole other business. All right. Guys, listen. We appreciate y'all for being part. All right, y'all be safe, man. Y'all want to say what up to YouTube? Nah. we in class now, so these is the actual students. Y'all have a good one, man. Listen, y'all. Thank y'all for being part of the call-in hour. Again, we got some big things in the pipeline coming down. Thank y'all for everything. Thank you for rocking with us. Give a special shout out to my co-host, Brother Rick. He's decided that he'll help me out. And I wanted to bring the best to y'all, so I saw somebody that means something to me. Thank y'all for him. Also, Brother David, please, if y'all didn't check it out, he got a video he just dropped called the ebook Revisited. Please check that out. With all that said, ladies and gentlemen, love, peace, and harmony. You got anything?
We got more videos that are coming out soon. I've already recorded them. We're just editing them and putting them up online.
Don't forget about Brother Rick's Kia. What was the time? Listen, guys.
Check out that QUIA.com. There's some videos I did that gave you instructions how to go there, take tests, the schematics provided with it, and then I got videos that are posted up there to go over the answers and explain what they are and why they're the answer. Now I'm doing a little bit more troubleshooting voltage and troubleshooting circuits. And the one video I got coming up now is just how do you put your voltmeter on a circuit and what does it mean and how do you troubleshoot a specific circuit?
Brother Luis Jr., we having problems tonight, man. Next week, though, tune in, Brother Luis Jr.
We'll have that problem fixed.
Oh, for sure. Don't worry about it. We're going to have that problem fixed. But until then, guys, we're your hosts with the most. Y'all be safe out there. Wash your hands. We looking for sponsors. Love, peace, and harmony, guys. Thank y'all for being part of this network, man. We love y'all, man. Peace. Y'all take care, man. Peace. There y'all go, man. All right, we did it, man.